Good morning to you. The WINT Appalachian Wireless Game of the Week takes us to Prestonsburg this week. P-Burg hosting Shelby Valley, the team that knocked them out of the playoffs in the Region 4 final last year. BLACKCATs, Coach Rockcastle, ready to go. This one at BLACKCAT Stadium. U-Pike top plate contender to start things out. Scoreless game late in the first half. Bailey Sloan rolls left, fires, and oh my goodness. Stephen Little makes the grab. Defenders all around him. Doesn't matter though. He's into the end zone. 46 yards on the hookup. BLACKCATs, they lead 7-0. That fan really liking it in the poncho. Wildcats driving to end the half. Donovan Layne throws to the end zone, and that is picked off. Wesley Hager takes Prestonsburg into the halftime recess up 7-0. Go to the third quarter. Chandler Rowe right up the gut and right into your living room. That's a touchdown. 30 yards to the house. Prestonsburg scores first, but Shelby Valley scores last. Wildcats win on the road 12-7. Latest AP poll has Joe Cherico's Paintsville Tigers ranked #1 in the state in Class A. They're ranked 8th in our Mountain Top 10. Tigers lead 14-7 in the second quarter over Bourbon County. And watch this, Darren Morris in trouble. So he flips it, laterals it to Luke Trimble. That's legal. Touchdown Tigers. That's pretty unconventional. This is unconventional too. They go for 2, and the offensive lineman, Jonathan Lemaster, hops right up in there. Paintsville up 22-7. Bourbon with the ball now. Clay Bolin running for his life because Scotty Sexton and Trevor Preston are all over him. And that causes him to make a bad throw that's tipped. And there's that guy again, Trimble. 28-7, Paintsville. 40 seconds to go in the half. Now 28-21. Cash Daniel hands it off to Kent Phelps. His boy can run. 2 plays later after the first down, Phelps banging him in. Hashtag we not me, 6-0. Paintsville smacks Bourbon County right in the mouth, 56-27. John Chapman, Knott Central, his Patriots hosting Breathitt County, so back in his old stomping grounds, looking to a 4-1 start. Plays like this help Luke Jacobs. Bounces it to the outside, picks up 23 yards down inside the Bobcat 15-yard line. Capping off the drive is not Jacobs, but Ty Harlan from a yard out. Patriots strike first, 6-0. Following a turnover on downs, Cameron Jones. Oh, he connects with Nicholas Johnson. He's not going down easy. 50-yard gain there, so from 1 yard out, who does not go with Mr. Harlan again? His second score of the game, 12-0, the Patriots on top. Oh my goodness, but after that, it would be all Breathitt County. Cameron Stacy looking deep. Oh, but wait a minute, we got a pick, Mason Spencer. However, the Bobcats take over, and who else do they get? It's James Fletcher Collins, 32 yards. Bye-bye. Breathitt once trailed 12-0, but then reels off 48 straight points, and the Bobcats win 48-12. A combined 582 wins as coaches on the field last night in Whitesburg. Mike Holcomb, Letcher Central, Tom Larkey, Perry Central. Homecoming night in Whitesburg, first quarter, #3 for the Cougars, Quade Adams. Letcher on the board with 6. 2 minutes left in the first. Jalen Williams making it look easy from the 8-yard line. Letcher up 14-0, and the Cougars win at home 33-6 over Perry Central. Middlesboro looking for its first win. Harlan still undefeated on the season. Middlesboro up 28-14 at the half, but Harlan in the red zone. But fourth down, a couple yards out. The edge, Tanner Parks stopped for the marker. However, Harlan would get back at it. Kendall Brock like a wrecking ball right into the end zone. Middlesboro wins 28-21, though, over Harlan. Johnson Central opening up district play with Boyd County. Jim Matney ready to go. And so isn't Bryce Workman. And so isn't Noah Frisbee. Almost a touchdown. He says he's out of bounds at the 1. Next play, though, Bryce Skaggs. Boom. He's in. 5 carries, 57 yards for Skaggs on the night. 7-0 Golden Eagles. U-Pike top play contender ensuing possession for Boyd. Quarterback goes back to throw, throws a bunny, and Nathan King starts the tip drill, and then it ends up in Devin Patrick's hands. That's an interception. Take another look at this one. What in the world? Yeah, John Central had no problem. 493 total yards of offense. Meanwhile, they hold Boyd to 195 yards of total offense on 50 plays, and Johnson Central wins 59-12. Clay County coming off its first win on the year last week, hosting the Wayne County Cardinals. in a 4A District 6 matchup. Cardinals with the ball first. Didn't take long for them to find the end zone. Michael Lawson. Wayne County up 7-0. Quick 3-and-out by the Tigers. Wayne back into business. Dalton Garner this time, 25 yards out. This one real bad. Clay County gets shut out 64-0. Veterans Day at Leslie County. Nice. LC on the field looking like the American flag there. It's real nice. Eagles repping the National Guard uniforms, picking up second half. Sean Baker attempting the longest field goal in school history. A 40-yarder. Rack 'em. Eagles cruising with a running clock at that point, 40-0 in the third, and Leslie County moves to 5-0. Eagles are the only undefeated team left in Class 2A. A border battle last night, Kentucky, Tennessee, Pineville versus Cumberland Gap, only 15 minutes apart. Speaking of gaps, Tucker Woolham, the quarterback, finds himself a gap for Pineville. That's a house call. Pineville up 22-0 at that point. It was fumble city for Cumberland Gap all night long, and that's how you lose a ball game. Pineville pitches the shutout 41-0. Two more highlight packs this morning. Reigning 5A state champs, Pulaski County. Hey, M&M's melt in your mouth, not in the rain, bro. I think that was Jalen Conwell, by the way. Madison Southern fumbles the snap. Maroons jump on it. Jackson Mobley recovers for the home team. You know, you're not going to see any points in this highlight pack, but all you need to know is look at the score. Pulaski County, the #1 team in the mountains, they have no problem. 49-14. Let's stay in Somerset. The Briar Jumpers hosting Rockcastle County. The Rockets, they're going to throw it. Dakota Bishop to Isaiah Mercer. Oh, sweet grab, but boom. Josh Cornett lays the wood. That's a hit stick. Rockcastle, though, goes back to the ground, and that's a fumble. Jumpers have it. Somerset not bothered by the rain at the moment, though. Castle Hatcher. Man, his offensive line just doing their thing. He had plenty of time. Now he rolls out, and he goes to Jordan Doan. Great catch. Somerset wins at home by 1, 21-20. Kentucky plays Missouri tonight on the SEC Network. 7:30 kick time, and you want to stay tuned for the Appalachian Wireless Sports Overtime Saturday night with Lauren Cash and Josh McKinney. That's a look at sports this morning. Enjoy your morning.